the next topic, that is additives. Additives are chemicals used for various purposes, and these are of two types. One is flavoring agent and the second one is preservatives. So what is flavoring agent? Flavoring agent means that is giving a flavor to the substance, like salt, sweeteners. Sweeteners means it included sugar or sugar substituents. Then citric acid, vinegar, alcohol, these all are giving a flavor to the materials or to the substance. Sugar substituents like saccharine, then aspartame, sucralose, these all are the synthetic chemicals. These all are the substituents of sugar. Citric acid we are obtaining from lemon juice. Then vinegar from acetic acid. Alcohol is prepared from molasses. Molasses means a waste of the sugar industries. So the waste of the sugar industries is treated with enzymes. Then the sugar solution is converted into a alcohol. This is called a fermentation. So all these things are giving flavors. So that's why these all are called a flavoring agent. Next one is now preservative. So what is preservative? A preservative improves the keeping property of a food. When we are adding a preservative in our food, then it is keeping the food unspoiled for a longer period. And this is our of two type. One is antimicrobe. So antimicrobe means they check the growth of any microorganism. Antimicrobes are used to check the growth of any microorganism like bacteria and fungi. So if bacteria and fungi grown in our food, so antimicrobe is used to stop the growth of bacteria and fungi. So there are common examples: sodium benzoate, then sulfides and sulfur dioxide. So these are some antimicrobes. Next one is antioxidant. So what are antioxidants? Antioxidants are used to check the oxidation of food. Oxidation of food, that means the reaction of the food with oxygen which is present in the air. And this is ascorbic acid. In ascorbic acid, which vitamin is? Have you wondered why packets containing dry eatable like potato chips are slow one? So the answer is because they are filled with a large amount of nitrogen gas, and the nitrogen gas is an inactive gas. Inactive means inert, which is not reacting with another substance and does not act on the food. That's why nitrogen gas is filled in the packets. Now the next aspect is chemistry and medicines. So previously medicines were derived from herbs and minerals, but nowadays we generally use chemicals to prepare them. So there are different type of medicines. First one is antipyretic. Antipyretic is used to bringing down fever, and the examples are aspirin and paracetamol. Next type is analgesic. Analgesic is used to killing pain or relieving from a pain. We used analgesic medicines, and these examples aspirin and paracetamol. Next one is anti-malarial. Anti-malarial medicines are used to cure malaria, and the example is quinine. Next types of medicines are anti-allergic and antibiotic. So anti-allergic means those are used to prevent reactions to the cold, or that medicines which prevent us from allergy like cold, then smoke, dust, etc. So the example of anti-allergic is that is cetirizine. Next one is antibiotic. Antibiotic is used to destroying microorganism that causes diseases like dysentery, typhoid, then tuberculosis, etc. And it is also used for curing infection. So we are using antibiotic, and the examples are penicillin and ampicillin. So these are antibiotic, and these all are the types of medicines. Next aspect of chemistry is chemistry and cosmetic. Cosmetic help a person look good. Long ago, they were derived from natural sources. Cosmetic are of different type like creams, powders and solution. So cream keeps the skin soft and moistened. For its cosmetic use, it is generally mixed with the following substances. In cream, mild antiseptic like boric acid is used, and the use of boric acid is used to check the growth of any harmful microorganism on the skin. That's why boric acid is added in the cream to check the growth of any harmful microorganism. Next, a white powdery substance like calamine is added to make the cream white, and in calamine which mineral is present, that is zinc carbonate. And in cream, vitamin E is used to keep the nourishment to the skin. So this is the vitamin E capsule which is used to keep the nourishment to the skin. And in the talcum powder, this is also used to keep the skin dry. And talcum powder is obtained from the mineral that named is talc. And the chemical compound that is present in talc is, that is hydrated magnesium silicate. Next cosmetic is rouge. Rouge is a red powder or a cream that is used for giving more color to the cheek. And in rouge, a chemical which is oxide of iron is used. And it is used with face powder to give a red color to the cheek or to the skin. The list of chemicals used in cosmetic product is long. The prolonged use of some of them may harm the skin. So we should use a cosmetic in our skin judiciously. So this is all about the